What's up, friends and family? What's going on? What is the word out here in these streets? What up? What up? What up? Junior, your car, Sam the God, Spaces, E Senior, Derek Thomas, Trey Day. What up? What's happening, friends and family? As promised, I'm here kicking in with you guys before 10:30. So I over delivered. I under promised and I over delivered out here in these streets, man. I got so much liquor over there. I got a whole thing of liquor over there. We have a lot of liquor. All top shelf, baby. All top shelf. What up? What up? Daniel Berry, Joe Momma, Sam the God, Low Souls Way, Hero, CJ Topoff, AR Smitty, Next Level MF, Global Chef in the building. What up, friends? Hey, what I am going to do is this show is kind of taking shape. You saying that my lips is chapped? My lips ain't chapped. They not chapped. It just looked like that on camera. They not chapped. Okay. They look the same. I just don't smoke. Because everybody else's lips is so purple and black that it seems like my lips is out of like too light. Like they chapped. Look at that. They're just beautiful lips. Y'all not used to seeing people that don't smoke. You're going to be a mom by the end of 2024. I feel you. What up, Ryan? What up, Blake Fields? What up, Sam? Look, this is kind of, the show is kind of taking place. This is the people show. You guys determine what's happening. I did get the Cash App earlier. I'm writing it all down. I need to switch my phone so I can, that's what I need to do. I need to switch my phone so that I can read the Cash Apps, or maybe I'll just put the Cash Apps on this phone. But I'm going to write them all down. I appreciate y'all. I got my popcorn tonight, so we're going to look at some videos. We're going to check out some stuff. There's some stuff I want to address. I want to address Big U being accused of setting up Nipsey Hussle, and this was exposed on No Jumper with Wack100. So I got some thoughts on that. I'm wondering if I'm going to ever get to the Torrei Hart thing, because I've been trying to get to that for the last couple of live streams. But if we don't get to it, then I'm going to just leave that there. Rick Ross, Cameron, Ben Simmons, just a lot of stuff that we might want to go through today. So I think I'm going to start off with the Nipsey Hussle thing. All right? I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you, E Senior. I appreciate you, big dog. It's the people show. So I'm going to pick what we start off with. And if anybody disagree with me, all you got to do is say it in the chat. I'm going to let y'all know in the chat. If anybody disagree with me, I have no problem dropping a link in the chat for you guys to be able to come up here and say whatever it is that you want to say, all right? So let's get to it. Or maybe I should start with Torrei Hart. I'll let you guys choose. You guys want to start with the salacious allegations against Nipsey Hussle being set up, or do you want to go ahead and get this Torrei Hart nonsense out the way? Y'all tell me in the chat which way y'all want to go. Shout out to Sam the God with the Just Cause. I don't even drop that, but I got to drop it for the first. I don't use that on this show, but I got to drop that for the first person to drop a super chat. They said when I was in LA, they said that Big U was jealous of Nipsey, so he got him knocked off. That's some real female emotions right there. That's crazy. Spaces is saying start off with Tory. Universal said Nip. It's up to y'all which direction that we go in. So whatever y'all say, this is y'all's show just as much as it is my show. Fanny. I don't know which one is going to be short. Look like the Tory one is a little bit longer. So Tory. Some people saying Nip, some people saying Tory. What's up, Ari? Some people saying Nipsey Hussle, some people saying Torrei. Y'all got to let me know where we going with this. And then we going to go there. I'm saying Nip, Torrei. It seemed like it's mixed. Ari saying Torrei first. All right, so let's deep dive into this Torrei, and we'll get into Nipsey Hussle right after that. All right, so Torrei Hart. We wasn't really even thinking about Torrei Hart until Cat Williams showed up. I don't want to be the person that people don't think about until Cat Williams, until somebody significant mention my name. Oh, I also realized that I made World Star apparently today. Let me pull that up. Just want to make sure that we acknowledge it all. I heard I made World Star. What? What's the problem? You ain't know what? You ain't know I was what? What are you talking about? Man, World Star done stole a bunch of my stuff before. I ain't talking about that. She wasn't fucked up. What makes you think that she wouldn't already be taken up by now? Yeah, that's a clip that was on Instagram. They lifted that straight off Instagram. At least they kept my logo in it. They sure ain't give me no credit for it. I heard that people in the chat was saying who it was. Yo, a lot of these sites just be lifting, bro. They just be stealing. They don't even give you no credit. But at least my teeth is showing. So that's all that matters. Let me spin over into this Torrei Hart situation real quick. Let me see. Let's see if we can get this popping. Get a better view of it. So we can find out what's going on. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get this working right. Before we get into it, all right, I see she got the Versace shirt on. What do y'all think about Torrei Hart? I know the only way that most of y'all probably know her is just because of her pictures, because of Kevin Hart or whatever. What do y'all think about her in general? Like, is this a normal black woman? Is this what you guys would describe as the average looking or the normal average looking 40-plus-year-old black woman? Let me see if I can find where she was talking about something significant.
To another episode of Pettyish. My name is KT.
I'm Kayla.
And we got a special guest today.
Hey.
Torrei Hart is in the building.
Hello.
Welcome to iHeartRadio.
Thank you.
You look phenomenal, by the way.
Thank you. You too. You girls are so beautiful.
You're so beautiful.
Thank
you. So it's Pettyish, and the first thing that we do is tell the pettiest thing that we've done this week.
Okay.
So, Kayla, you want to go first?
I will go first. Give you some time to think about it, Miss Torrei Hart.
I don't like going through the fluff. I just like getting straight to it. Let me see if I can speed this up a little bit.
Okay.
So I, as you know, the podcast listeners, I had just recently gotten my sister locks, or my mind up being so my parts, I'm out.
You know what? I just got bored. I just was like, I wanted to wear weaves again. I wanted to do braids because I'm a braid girl. I love braids. I wanted to do.
As of right now, I'm definitely a sister lock girl for the next at least 10.
Been, manufacturing more units now, but I did heavenly heart hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have a lot. You are a businesswoman.
Yeah,
okay?
come on now.
You get out here. You work.
You do it all.
You do it all.
You know what? My brain, the way it's operated, is if it thinks it's something, it's like I have to do it, and if I don't do it, then I start like it's like a buildup. It's like clutter. Yeah. So it's like, okay, I gotta get on it. Gotta do it. and then conquer it, do it, and then I'm like, okay, and then it comes up with another idea.
I
And
love
it's
that.
Like, oh my God, let's do it.
I love that too.
That's
Yeah,
the
that
energy that we need around us all the time.
all the
Yeah.
time. Hey T, what's the pettiest thing you did this
Okay,
week?
so my Dallas Cowboys. Yes, I'm from Philly.
Dallas Cowboys.
hate.
I respond. I've been getting a lot of love too, though.
I saw that too.
Yeah, so and I respond to the people that love, and see, that's the thing. People like, okay, so if I can respond to the love, I'm gonna respond to the hate too. I'm
right.
gonna let
Okay.
y'all know, y'all not just gonna be up on my platform,
Talking
okay, with
crazy.
your nastiness and think that it's not gonna get, I'm not gonna say something back to you.
What was
So-
the comment that stuck with you in your clapback that you remember the most?
This lady just assuming she knows me, she was, talking trash about, me recently going on tour with Cat and like, how dare you? You're not loyal. And you know what? People like you are just the most ridiculous and just foul. And I'm like, lady, are you crazy?
Right.
Like, loyal to who? Loyal
Yeah.
to me, loyal to my money, loyal to my career. Yeah, that's
Right.
what I'm loyal to.
You going after that bag.
Right.
you got kids.
Thank you. And last time I checked, I am a single woman. I'm out here to, I'm not married. I can do what I want to do. And I'm a comedian.
Mhm.
I am a comedian. So I am taking an opportunity of a lifetime.
Right.
Who would not take that opportunity?
Amen.
I would.
I would too. But before we get into all that, let's get into your
My girl wouldn't. My girl, if she was my ex, she would never do no junk like that. Ever. Ever. My girl would never, ever switch up on me like that. Ever. Ever in life. I just don't agree. I don't care what nobody say. I fundamentally do not agree at all. I don't care what you do. You know why? Because I would never do no junk like that against you. Because see, y'all think that it only go one way with just the women. It don't. It goes both ways, right? So like, if a chick was ever talking negative about my girl, there's no way that I would ever go do business with her, even if she was my ex. I don't let people talk negative around me about people that I rock. You know what I'm saying? People that I had a close, real close relationship with like that. I can't do it. I would never rock out with a chick or do business with somebody that was an op of my chick. I don't know. I move different, and so I expect even more from women because women are supposed to hold men down. You don't go, listen, basically all you telling me is that you a sellout for money. That's all it is. I'm single, I can do loyalty to who? What do you mean? That's just the rules of engagement. That's the rules of war. You just don't rock with the ops. You just don't do it. And y'all can cloak it and say, well, she's single or whatever. Listen, fam, she's still riding the wave of Kev. That's a fact. That's why she won't change her name. Shout out to Tim set me with the 5-ball. I appreciate you for holding me down, big dog.
your background. So
Okay.
you do all of it. You're a comedian, you're an actress. I mean, you have so many different businesses. And you're from Philly, and then I'm from Philly. You were raised in Jersey. Kayla
Right.
was raised in Jersey.
Right.
How did you come to LA?
I came to LA years ago with my ex-husband.
Okay.
Moved out here together and
With Kev.
was pursuing, the Hollywood life. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I've been doing this since I was pretty much this big. I was always in church plays. High school got class clown.
Okay.
Looking back now, it's like, heck, I really got class clown. Like, that's not a good thing to get.
I don't care what happened, Emmanuel. I don't care. It don't matter. That don't validate it. That don't mean nothing to me.
But it is a good thing to get. Always did the arts, always was training, worked with a lot of the great coaches out here, and, finally just dove into it. And so, yeah.
So you knew young that you wanted to be a comedian.
Oh, I knew at the age of 6.
Oh, wow.
I told my parents, well, not comedian. I told my parents that I wanted to be in entertainment.
Okay.
They had no idea because, my mother worked for the phone company. My father was a postal worker. So they're looking at me like, girl, go sit down somewhere. They don't know anything. They're blue collar workers. But I told them Well, no, because when I moved out here, he was a little kind of bastard. So, and I told him that at the age of 6 years old.
Manifest.
What was the biggest culture shock coming from Philly and then moving to LA and being in Hollywood with Kevin Hart?
Because it's different.
That's a big deal.
Well, no, because when I moved out here, he was a little kind of bastard. So, you know what I mean? He wasn't the Kevin Hart he is today. You know, I met him when he was selling sneakers. Okay.
Just like a woman. Always want to take credit for your success. Always want to try to humble you. Just like niggas. I see why he left her. Most men leave because the woman that they was with wasn't necessarily loyal to them first. Look, man, people have a sense of loyalty to the person that they're familiar with. I talk to people all the time. All the time. I coach people every single day. And a lot of them, what'll happen is they stick with people based off of familiarity until something that happens between them can't keep them together, right? But the splinter in that has been there for a long time is really just a process that y'all going through. So the way that she talking right now, my chick would never, ever, ever, ever say nothing like that on me. Ever. Look, it don't matter if we was together or if we not. She would never, ever say nothing about me. Never, never, ever. My chick don't even say stuff negative about the chicks, about other people that's said negative stuff about her. She just keep it moving and she keep it classy. And so when you see a person that's always trying to down you, always trying to bring you, family do that type of junk. Oh, you think you big time now. I remember when you was just a little, I used to change your diapers. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about? I don't like women like this, bro. It's that, ladies, this is a black woman thing. Y'all got to let go of that attitude, that sassiness, that wanting to humble a person. I remember when mindset, that ain't them. Y'all got to let that junk go. Because then we can see why a person didn't want to be with you in the first place. It wasn't them, it was you.
So, you know, it's a little different. And, you know, I've always been a star. So it's like, listen, he moved out here with me. Oh.
Is this what we doing, y'all? Is this what we doing? This is what y'all set me up for to do? Seriously?
I've always been a star. So it's like, listen, he moved out here with me.
Ooh.
I was the one who said, let's move to Cali and go where the stars go.
Yes.
If it was up to him, we would have been in New York because he was like, I said, nah, I'm a star. We going to LA.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
I do too.
Who were some of your influences growing up?
Wow. Okay, so the movie...
Yo, Anon, you still think that I'm off on this one? Listen, at some point, y'all gonna acknowledge that I'm right. At some point, you gonna acknowledge that I'm right. You still think that I'm off on this one? Right after you type that, that's what she said. You still think that I'm off on this one? At some point, you gonna acknowledge that I'm right. Come on, fam. Come on, family. Stop, bro.
Annie is what inspired me to want to get into show business. I watched that movie, I mean, probably 4 times a day.
Because you're musically inclined as well.
Y'all wild
I
in
am.
the chat.
But Annie was just, I just love the rags to riches story. I love Sandy, the dog. I mean, Miss Hannigan. You know, you couldn't tell me I was not Keisha. You know, I loved me a D-boy and
Right.
transfer, you know, years later, here I am playing Keisha in the New Jack City stage play.
Wow.
Everything comes full circle.
That's why I was like, that's
You are
crazy.
Keisha.
That's crazy. Yes.
You manifested.
I did. Like, I would make my family watch New Jack City every time they knew they was coming. So big inspiration.
Yeah.
Cat Williams. I've known Cat for 20 years. You know, first met Cat when he came to do the Laugh House in Philadelphia. That's when I first was able to connect with Cat, kept the relationship. Worked with Cat on another movie, American Bad Boy. Go check that movie out.
Yes.
Okay, let's get that trending. We did that years ago. And once again, full circle, here I am back with working with Cat. And it's like, it's amazing that I'm getting put on like the #1 tour right now in America in comedy.
And y'all don't even realize. Think about this for a minute. Women are so self-delusional, voluntarily ignorant, that she's honestly convinced herself within her own mind that she's getting put on after all of these years because she's a star and she's talented. She don't even realize, women a lot of times don't even realize that you the chess move, you the finesse. I don't like him, and I wasn't messing with you for all of these years because it's not like y'all had come on, stop. Y'all had a relationship. Y'all still had a relationship while you was married to Kevin Hart. Word. Really all that time? Okay, cool. So now you get put on the biggest tour against one of your ex-husband's ops, and it's just because y'all just maintained the relationship. It just so happened to come right after the Shannon Sharp interview. Jesus Christ.
That's right. You announced last week that you are going on the Dark Matter tour with Cat Williams.
Yes.
And it ruffled a lot of feathers.
Oh, well.
Let's just say that.
Ruffle.
So the question everybody wants to know is, why are you working with the op?
Well, why not? And what makes him an op? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, we're friends. Like I just said, we've known each other for 20 years. And let's not get it twisted. Like, he's put me on shows before. This is not the first time.
Oh, okay.
So when people are doing all of this, I'm like, no, this is not the first time. So what are you talking about? Not to mention, I don't got no beef with Cat. What? That's, I don't have no beef with Cat. I think Cat's a genius. I think he went and did that interview at Club Shay Shay, and now he done got comedy like trending. It's trending everywhere. It's trending more than music. And he's got other comedians, their careers are being revived because of his interview. He's a genius. He's a smart man.
Honestly, that
Listen, man, I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I'm a prophet. I'm a prophet, meaning that the things that I say most times, whether it be on a Wednesday night on the Anton Daniels channel or on a Millionaire Morning Show, it's always to come to fruition. And just because y'all don't want to listen to it, just because y'all don't want to have a conversation about it, don't make it any less relevant. And when I tell y'all that y'all got to vet for where you going, listen, where you going in life, sometimes the very people that you standing next to is the ones that's going to hinder your success, not even before you get there, but also after you there. They're going to be a thorn in your side for the rest of your life. I be telling these guys, listen, man, be careful who you have kids with, because you're going to be practically married to them for the rest of your life. You're going to be tied to them in some way, shape, form. Not only did he have to make sure that she was straight from a financial perspective and all of that, but even to this day, she's still working with the ops and embarrassing them. And the women that you deal with in your lifetime ultimately can become the thorn in your side in your future. And so you got to be very, very careful, very, very careful who you dealing with, because then some bullfrog she gonna turn into a bullfrog when she get older. And she gonna be sitting here gaslighting, talking about she was the star that took you out and dragged you by your hair out to LA. And that she was the king. And she going to be working with your ops. Yes, the woman that you was talking to in 1993 is going to be the woman that's throwing you under the bus in 2024. Absolutely. Telling you, man.
that interview went viral in 2.5 seconds.
It
I think it
did.
was very intentional. He knew what he was doing. But does it affect you or offend you, the things that he did say about your ex-husband? Because those were some outlandish allegations.
That's not my business.
Not your business.
Like I said, that's not my business. I'm not married to him anymore. He has a new wife. You know what I mean? And so that's not my thing. Unfortunately, we do co-parent very well. But when it comes to that business aspect.
Tim, listen, I think I can do stand-up. I know I can do stand-up for a fact. I know for a fact I can move the crowd. I can do stand-up. I'm telling you, man, these people is... Sometimes I make myself laugh.
Aspect of it, that's not my business.
Well, a lot of people are saying it's unloyal, especially because your last name is still Hart.
Of course.
So people feel like, you're riding off the coattails of his last name and then working with his op. That's not a cool thing to do. What do you say to that?
Well, first of all, this is my name. Okay, my name is Torrei Hart. And last time I checked, when you get married, it legally becomes your name. So legally, by law, I am Torrei Hart. And so therefore, it's my name. And like Tina Turner said, I'm going to keep everything. Take everything, but I'm going to keep my name. And at the end of the day, Kevin ain't never said anything about me having the name. He's never once said, I don't want you to have the name. And he's never said anything about it.
Okay.
So, and even if he did, it's my name.
And I respect that 1,000%. What are some of the reasons behind wanting to keep that name?
Well, because I've built a career with this name.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Yo, Trap, I be so enamored with myself. I'm so in love with myself. I'm not even going to cap. I am so in love with myself. She is capping. She is capping. Yo, all right. When the last time y'all went to a Torrei Hart event? Anybody in the chat? Feel free. Anybody that's restreaming this, anybody that's looking at this, at what point did you ever go and check for a Torrei Hart? I'm just saying. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Woo! I see this is going to be a long night, huh?
And like I said, my last name, my maiden name was Skipper. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all heard how
I get it.
Torrei Skipper.
Skipper. You know how many jokes got cracked on me growing up being Torrei Skipper?
I'm sure.
Listen,
Yeah.
okay? Yeah.
I just wanted to say one thing that's funny. One thing. Give me one good joke. Give me one good joke that had me going. Just give me one. Give me something.
You can't go to restaurants
like
and
Hart
make a
better.
reservation. You know what I mean? Like
Torrei Hart does have more of a ring to it.
I mean, Skipper's cute. Don't get me wrong. Shout out to my dad.
And your family.
Yeah, shout out to my mama, my daddy, because they still been married. I love y'all 53 years. But I like Hart better. I do.
Yeah.
I do. And it's just, it is what it is. It's my name. I've built a brand around my name. I was there from the
Stop the cap.
beginning, helping build the brand name Hart.
Yeah.
So it's like, why do people feel like, people change your name?
Right.
No, I'm not changing
I
my
even
name.
saw somewhere that you actually wrote for Kevin. Is that true? Did you help him write his jokes?
Well, for sure.
Back in the day?
Yes, we did. And we bounced a lot of stuff off of each other.
So let's be clear. Let's not say that she wrote his jokes. Maybe because they were, listen, the person that you're married to, you bounce ideas off all the time. I might lay in the bed and have a euphoric moment and say, actually, as a matter of fact, before I started this live stream today, and Leslie will tell you, my daughter is sitting right here, having a good old smorgasbord over there. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm ready to move. And then I went into her room and we started talking back and forth. And she was like, well, I want to move too, but I only want to move into a super mega mansion. I was like, wait a minute, let's go through the process. But my point is that just because me and my daughter had a conversation about something that I had an idea about, or we bouncing ideas off of each other, don't mean that you wrote my jokes. So now y'all want to take it to the extreme and say, well, Anton, she wrote all of his jokes. Okay, then how come after he left, he was the same Kevin Hart and he still got the same sense of humor and he's still doing the same thing? And how come she wasn't able to write them for herself? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. How come the jokes didn't transfer and translate to her? How come it only worked for Kev? Just because we bouncing ideas back off of each other because we married don't necessarily mean that you the pioneer of my career. You didn't. Come on, stop. We're not doing that, y'all.
Was a muse to him as well, just like he was a big inspiration for me.
Somebody said, I'm just saying Kevin ain't denied. Kevin don't talk about her. Even when they asked Kevin Hart when he was walking past her, they was like, what do you think about him going? He was like, I don't even care. Listen, I hope they tour go well. He just keep it moving. Kev is one of the most positive people ever, and the only thing he care about is positive energy. And even when he was talking back and forth about Kat, he was doing that in defense of Tiffany Haddish. Now, I wouldn't necessarily defend Tiffany Haddish, But I guess I was his homegirl at the time, and he was trying to put her on, and he was trying to promote her, and it was, I guess, trying to do movies together. So ultimately, that's the reason that they did it. But just because somebody don't deny something and they don't respond to it, don't make it true. So y'all bounce ideas off of each other. All of a sudden, you my writer. Stop the cap.
Me. And, it's just when you're around, it's just like in any setting, right? When you're around someone all the time, that's just what's going to happen. A lot of people say we have the same mannerisms, and I'm like, we do, because this is divine. We met at a theater arts class at community college. I've always been around comedy before I even met Kevin. Kevin's been funny. I've been funny. So I look at it like this is the divine.
Stop the cap on that last sentence.
An order of things. This is how it was supposed to be. There's no other way to explain how we met. We moved out here together. How, I opened up for him. People don't know that. I've opened up for Kevin as well. So, it's just now it's starting to get out. He just blew up before me. And now it's just my time. It's Torrei time.
People say like
Hey, hold on. You know what I start thinking about sometimes? I'm looking at this the same way that we look at rappers. It's like, the dude that y'all went to high school with, and he might have been halfway decent in school. And he was always in the cypher, and we was all in the cypher. Yo, what up? Yo. And we used to freestyle, you know what I'm saying, and get it in. And spit bars and give you that hot 16. And we used to bounce ideas off of each other, and we used to hit the studio together. Guess what? Past a certain age, I was like, you know what? I'm just focused on getting to the money. I don't want to spend my time trying to get signed. But he held on to that dream. And now he's 50 years old, and he's still holding on to that dream. This is that. I'm waiting for a joke. I'm waiting for one. Give me one joke. Give me one hot joke that had me rolling over in my seat. Just give me a minimal joke.
he never helped you or put you on. So I guess that's kind of not true, because you did open up for him. So he did give you certain opportunities.
I mean, he did give me certain opportunities, but I feel like I could have had other opportunities as well. Opening up for him when we were married, not outside of the marriage.
Okay.
But I did open up for him when we were married, and of course, if he wants to do a tour, we can do that. I'm open to all options.
That'd be nice.
Because you guys are cordial. You guys are,
Right.
are great at co-parenting. So there's no bad blood. Was he upset? Did he say anything about you joining Kat on tour?
He wished me well.
Okay.
Yeah. He wished me well. He said, basically, I understand you're doing it for your career. He was like, do what you need to do for your career.
So it seems like you guys did a lot of work, and just mainly you in particular, like you had to do.
Because he a positive dude. And men don't move out of spite. Men move based off of purpose. He don't hate on nobody, even his ex-wife, while she trying to take credit for his success and try to down him on the sly.
A lot of, I would assume,
and work with the ops.
Self-work to go through everything that you went through, and then be able to come and be cordial with the person that kind of, not only hurt you publicly, but then made it the bit in a lot of his jokes. And that was like kind of a hurtful thing.
And that's another thing. People, they fail to forget. I was the brunt of a lot of jokes.
Yeah.
Okay. I am one thing about me though, I got some tough skin. Okay. And I can take it because I understand the business, and I also understand, it's funny. Like if it's funny, I'm going to rock with it. Okay. But if it's not funny, the crowd's going to tell you anyway if it's not funny. But here's the thing. So when people are saying, I'm doing something or whatever, I'm like, guys, did y'all not see that? I'm just actually going to do a job, and I'm not even doing anything.
No, you're working with the ops. Listen, we're not going to sit here and gaslight again back and forth. You can never work with my op. That's just a fact. You can never work with my op, flat out.
Other than my job.
Right.
So
a lot of people are upset with Cat Williams because he was talking about other comedians, and he was just going. What is true and what's not true of what he said? Because he said a lot of things.
You gonna have to ask Kat that. I ain't got nothing to do. You gotta ask Kat. That's a question you gotta ask Kat.
So you don't mind that he said all those things about other comedians?
Not my business.
Okay.
Yeah, not my business. I tell you, if you're being talked about, bad or good, gets good press, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if ain't nobody talking about you, what are you doing? You're not
Right.
relevant, right? So he's talking. For me, I feel like that man, like I said, he revived a lot of careers and he enhanced a lot of careers. Because other than that, who was talking about him?
That's true.
Who's
That's
talking
true.
about these people in comedy like that?
So you're
Nobody.
You're so well versed in comedy, and like obviously it's your thing.
Mhm.
Who do you think will win in a stand up between Kevin Hart and Cat Williams?
A little versus
battle.
battle.
Ooh.
Who you think got it? Who's your money on?
Man,
Don't say the wrong
that's a
thing.
tough one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let the public handle that one. Y'all ain't get me in trouble.
I tried.
Listen, y'all not doing that to me.
I plead the fifth.
I'ma win. I tell you that.
I know
But
that's
put
right.
me in a battle with either one of them, I'm gonna win.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
So on this tour, you're gonna be spilling a lot of tea. What can people expect? Like, what are they gonna see when they come see you?
Oh, they gotta see that. First of all, I'm funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so they gonna know that I'm funny.
You don't have to keep trying to tell me that you're funny. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody, look. You don't have to sell me on it. All you got to do is give it to me. When I see her on a clip on Instagram, like, you know what I'm saying? When I see her on World Star, we gonna review it. You know people gonna be pulling their phones out and they gonna record it. You know they gonna do it. We gonna revisit this the same way that we revisited how corny Monique was on that Netflix special. She sat there, she talked about what her time was, her legacy was, and she went back and forth. And then she got up on that Netflix special, and nobody said nothing about it. They dogged Country Wayne, they dogged Kevin Hart, they dogged all of these people, and Monique went up there, and it was literally the driest thing that I ever heard in my entire life. And nobody said anything about it because they was trying to be nice, and they was treating her with kid gloves. So we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Just, you ain't got to tell us, and yeah, and I am funny. I am funny. I'm so funny. Okay, well, we going to see, baby. Okay, little poo-poo.
Know that I am a comedian. I need people to separate me being someone's ex-wife. Understand that I am a comedian. I've been a comedian my whole life. Okay, this is my destiny. This is my right. This is what God set me up to do outside of acting and being a businesswoman. So they're going to see that side that they've never seen. They're going to get a treat, and they're really going to be like, wow, okay, this woman is funny. And she's very well versed with her comedy. You know, you're not just going to get, you know, some, can I cuss?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not just going to get dick and pussy jokes.
Right,
Okay.
right.
You're actually going to get some well thought out content.
Let's find out. Let's just go ahead and get a preview.
Working with the ops. So you telling me I'm working with the ops? Well, then I guess I'm working with the ops then.
We getting there, right money. We getting there, right money.
Working with the ops. Working with the ops. So you telling me I'm working with the ops? Well, then I guess I'm working with the ops then.
We getting there, right money. We getting there, right money.
Torrei. You know I'm a...
I guess Fashion Nova is just sponsoring anybody now, huh? Fashion Nova was like, listen. I don't even want to do it. Listen, because I like Kevin Hart, so I don't want to do it. Fashion Nova was like, yo, we going for it. We just going to go for all of them. All right, I feel you. I'm trying to find the funny part. I'm genuinely trying to find the funny part, y'all. Give me a second. Let me figure this out.
It's your girl, comedian Torrei Hart here, and I am coming to your city. That's right, with Lucy's House Entertainment's Love and Laughter event going down at the Twice is Funny Comedy Club December 2nd. That's right, and it's going to sell out fast, so I need y'all to get your tickets. Yeah, another random Amazon purchase that I'm finally using. Yeah. Yeah. Another random Amazon purchase that I'm finally using. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a bad little bitch and I'm snipped like.
New York, what's up? It's your girl Torrei Hart here, and I am coming. That's right, I am coming to Brooklyn, New York. I am coming to two. Hey, Grandma.
Oh, hey now. Oh, this Tori?
It is Torrei.
Oh, okay. Talk to me, baby. I'll talk back.
Okay, well, I'm about to talk to you right now, Grandma. You might not like what I'm saying, but I'm about to talk to you. Listen, the family decided you're not making the mac and cheese this year.
Oh, no, I'm making the mac and cheese, baby.
No, Grandma, you can't make the mac and cheese this year. We feel like you're getting older and you need to rest.
Tori, I've been making this macaroni and cheese for 45 years. I'm going to make it 46. And if you don't want it, then don't eat it.
Grandma, listen, the family has spoken. You're not making the mac and cheese.
You the lie and the devil ain't in you.
Grandma, your mac and cheese ain't mac and cheese no more. I'm sorry.
Mac and cheese ain't cheese. You are a lie and the devil ain't in you. I'm putting you on the prayer list.
Sorry, Grandma. Hey, Grandma.
Oh, hey now. Oh, this Tori?
It is. You know, there's truly a freedom in not giving a especially when you don't give a when people think about you. You just do whatever you want. There's so much freedom and power in that. I've been really tapping into my inner child lately. And I suggest everybody to do that. Shorty, you too. I mean, you're already little like one, so just tap into it. You know.
Let's go with one more, y'all. We're going to figure this out. Let's give it one more shot.
Tori, what in the world are you doing?
I'm doing my drills.
For what?
It is football Sunday and I'm getting in shape.
For what?
Because the people need me.
What do they need you
People
for?
need me, Shorty.
Oh, come on,
They
man.
need to laugh.
I think you're losing your mind, man. Where'd you get that outfit from?
And I told you, my name is Rebel T. It is my alter ego.
Rebel Team, why are you wearing that outfit?
I gotta go sell tickets.
Wait, man, come on. Slow down.
Yes! Go Clovers! Yes! Go Clovers! Whoa! Oh, you already know I'm on the squad.
All right. I can't. I'm sorry, y'all. Honestly, y'all not going to sit here and try to convince me that this woman wrote Kevin Hart jokes. I'm not going for it. You're not selling me on it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Nope. 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 I don't care what you say or how you say it or the way that you try to sell me on it and the way that all of these people keep on supporting. I'm not going for it, bro. Nope. Nope. I'm not doing it. Miss me with that one, fam. Listen, I'm going to see her on tour. I'm going to see her on tour just so I can better understand what the hell is happening out here in these streets. Shout out to Sam the God that showed love for me for Just Cause. I appreciate you, big dog. Thank you, my friend. Tim Stepney says for the building fund. I appreciate you, Tim. AR Smitty is in the building, says Tori trying to pass Tira Mari on the cringe list. Yo, cringe like crazy. One word, garbage. I agree. 100%. Listen, I'm not about to let not one of y'all in this chat sit here and gaslight me and try to tell me. You said one more video, Ro? Oh my God. Jesus. Why y'all want to do this? All right. Listen, she a public figure, right? Hey, this is what she used to look like. I see why Kev was rocking with her. Oh, she was bad as hell. Fuck, don't sit here and tell me that black women don't age. Damn, she was bad as hell. That's crazy. Shit. She was tight as she was nice. What the fuck happened? Wow. Jesus. Yo, this is crazy, yo. Real talk. They not AI pics, bro. Shit. Y'all said she lost her covering? God. Oh, snap. These is not AI, bro. These are real. They gotta be. How is he? Oh, man. All right, so let me see. They can't be AI, bro. Maybe they are AI. AI doing this to y'all? I bet you they're not AI. I don't think they're AI. Rita keep telling me that these ain't real. Strap and Slay, y'all over here tricking niggas on Instagram. Oh, okay, my bad. Listen, I'm not on Snapchat. So I don't know. Look at the knees. Oh my God. Yo, when your knees is the same circumference as your calves and your ankles and your cankles, look at the knees, Jesus. Yo, just like a 2-liter. Just like a 2-liter. All right, let's go with one more funny video.
With a Birkin at big man, 2 bag.
Let's see if we can find a funny video.
Oh my God, you are so funny. Like, you are fucking hilarious. Dave Chappelle ain't got shit on you. Straight up. Like, and you know what? You are the most handsome man I've ever seen in my life. Like, look at your cheekbones and your teeth. The way they sit, they so white. Like, where did you come from? You are the most perfect human being I've ever seen in my life. Look at you. We gonna get married. We need to get married. We gonna have kids. We gonna get married. Look at your cheekbones and your nose, the structure. Where did you get that shit from? Look at you. And look at this rib. Like, daddy. Damn, daddy.
Oh, man.
Tori, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get a car.
For what?
Because I have to get to the Port of Baltimore, shorty.
The port of where?
The Port of Baltimore. I gotta sell some tickets, damn it.
Well, golly, what are you? You're acting crazy.
They are not working.
Oh my gosh, you gotta hurry up. Where are we at? What are you doing?
All right, I'm all Torrei Harted out. I just y'all wild in the chat. I rather I can't, bro. I just can't do it no more. So I'm all Torried out. But we gonna see her on tour. I'm gonna give my honest to God assessment of whether or not I think Torrei Hart is funny. Ro, this is your fault. This is your fault, Ro. Shout out to Next Level MF. I appreciate you for holding me down. Pine Saw Lemon Sin is in the building. Shout out to that Pine Saw. We used to do that on Saturday morning at Clean the AD. The AI filter went out weeks ago. A lot of chicks use that template. Oh, see, I don't be knowing. It don't be on my timeline. Spacer says she was young in the Kodak camera days. That's AI. Oh, okay. They got that AI looking good now, huh? Those are AI pics. They were school throwback trends 3 to 4 months back called AI yearbook trend. First ever super chat. Shout out to Sandra. Let me get you for the round of applause. First ever super chat. Make sure you tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. All right, so let's get into Nipsey Hussle, y'all. That was interesting. We're going to get to Nipsey. Universal Tappers. Trappers in the building. Let me see if I can find a video. See what's happening out here in these streets. I got you. Here it is. So apparently this happened on No Jumper. I'm pulling up the video right now. Give me a second. I'm working. After hours, we don't have to really have no format over here, so we just figure it out as we go. So y'all got to be patient with the bro. All right. See if I can get this up for y'all.
Doing other shit. Mm-hmm. You know, you're doing something, you kind of listen to somebody talk, but you doing some other shit. Mm-hmm. And this dude did some shit, made me drop some shit.
Uh-oh.
I misplaced a little, I was putting together my remote control car. I done misplaced a piece, I still can't find it. And I told him, and you know me, Adam, if I get some information or some content, I'm gonna fry your ass up.
Yeah,
I said, nephew, this content I can't present. You gotta present it because you ain't lied to me yet. Because he's behind a lot of that you've seen, you just should know it was him. Okay. We're gonna tell you off camera.
What kind of stuff?
He's behind a lot of that.
Do Wack100 work for No Jumper? Just curious. Do Wack100 work for No Jumper before we get into this?
You see it on YouTube, you just say no, it was him. So I know he ain't no bull, but man, listen.
No, so
yeah, you gotta elaborate on this.
I got to, because at the end of the day, it's like dealing with, like, you know, when you in hood politics and stuff like that. I end up whooping Molly Maw ass, right? Put it on camera. Guy named Big U. It's cool. They used to be brothers, right?
Then you talking about Big U and Molly Maw.
No, Big U, Molly Maw, and you.
Yes.
Molly Maw, who you're friends with.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Right. Yeah, they used to be. They were all
Still my brother.
He put us on the phone together.
Still my brother.
Yeah. Molly Mar is a good dude. He just a scammer. So
Molly's not a scammer.
Allegedly.
Molly Mall is a scammer on Crazy.
You and Molly Mall
But
is
they
good.
cool. They still
No,
good.
me and Molly Mall is good.
He talks the truth, regardless
Molly's
they
not
like
a
it or
fucking
not.
scammer.
I fuck
You
with a
know
bunch
what?
of scammers.
This is what I'm
Okay,
saying.
look,
All the business I've ever did with Molly, he always delivered.
No, have you ever
just
seen
do
Molly
music.
Mall produce a song?
He has the producers.
No. Have
Pooh
you
Bear,
ever,
nigga.
Pooh Bear is a writer. Pooh Bear
The bar joint. We
drugs and stuff like that. I was just fucked up, so I don't know why I play with you like that.
I don't know that, Molly.
So Big U told Molly Mall some shit, and then when Big U told Molly Mall some shit, he told you. Molly Mall told you.
He definitely told me some
And then
shit.
you called Big U, and when you called Big U, he got mad because
They get at it. Ain't no saying nothing. Action.
They beat his
They
ass.
beat his ass. Okay.
Said you called Wack and told Wack,
of course.
are you woke now?
Yeah.
You know why he's putting it out there, right?
Of course.
He got to get that credit from that 7-7 street contract.
Of course. Nigga get like 20 guns, and when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. Dropped off to 50,000, and so me and the homies we go back.
Oh, you didn't even mention it.
I didn't mention it, and that.
All right, let me rewind.
Nigga, where my money at? And he was like, "Oh, I needed it for bills. I needed it for." I'm like, "What?" Like, cause that's some weird shit. And then he stopped answering the phone because I'm trying to pull up on him. Like, bro, you got to come and see me. And then it's like we were doing a TV show like a while back, right? And I'm on a phone. He FaceTime me. So he FaceTime me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, sick, so I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey, and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone. And I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Did you tell him the call you just got? Or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it. And that's what fucked me up because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, I could have probably stopped it or it had it.
Stop what? Fuck you mean? That fuck you talking about?
No, because listen. So after I talked to Nipsey and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I'll see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like,
Wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, call Nip. Nip answer the phone.
Yeah. And
you
we
like
were just talking on regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so fucked up. It'd be like they be hot one minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like you
and
just
30
never
minutes after you get out the phone with Nip, he get killed.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm gonna play that back one more time, y'all.
Oh, from Big U.
Is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like I could. It was like, I'm like, bro, you got to come and see me. And then it's like we were doing a TV show like a while back, right? And I'm on a phone. He FaceTime me. So he FaceTime me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, sick, so I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey, and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone, and I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Did you tell him the call you just got? Or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it. And that's what fucked me up because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, I could have probably stopped it or it had it.
Stop what? Fuck you mean? That fuck you talking about?
No, because listen. So after I talked to Nipsey and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I'll see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like,
wait.
Yo, that's grimy. Cause all. Let me tell you something, bro. I don't know how true this is or not. First of all, these dudes talk like they still in elementary school. They talk like children. These dudes don't know how to have one coherent sentence or all of these run-on sentences. That's number one. Number two, either way, this sounds bad. All across the board, it sounds bad because let's say it's not true. And, you know, because if Nipsey is your cousin's baby daddy and it's not true, then that means that you clout chasing. But I don't know nobody that will come on here and self-snitch, which leads me to scenario number two, is that you self-snitching because this sounds like you got something to do with it in my eyes. From me, it sounds like either you clout chasing, because I can't, listen, man, these dudes with these incoherent statements and not knowing them and stuff like that, I can't tell whether these guys is telling the truth or they telling a lie no more. I can't tell whether or not these dudes is telling the truth or telling a lie no more. He basically said, for those of you that's in the back that can't follow these incoherent sentences that this dude is saying, he basically said, listen, Big U called him and FaceTimed him and said, hey, Nipsey Hussle was hit, Nipsey Hussle was dead. He called Nipsey Hussle. This is what he's saying. He's saying he called Nipsey Hussle and Nip answered the phone and he was like, oh, okay, you know, I love you, cuz. So let's say this is true. Let's play the scenario out to where it's true, right? So you're not going to warn him. You're not going to give him the insight. You're not going to give him the game. Because, see, the first thing that I would say is, if I call you and I say, hey, fam, if somebody called me and say, hey, somebody had something happen to such and such, right? I'm going to call and I'm going to hit you up. And if you answer the phone, I'm going to be like, man, what the heck is going on? They all here saying that you this and that, this and that. That's the first thing that I'm going to say. Oh, man, dog, they out here saying that such as, hey, man, be careful. Watch your back. That's the first thing that I'm going to say when I hit your line. Ain't no way in the world I'm not going to try to figure, hey, man, you good? You safe? Where you at, bro? They saying that something happened to you, man. Make sure you safe. Hey, bro, don't go nowhere. Such and such, such and such, whatever. We on our way or whatever. Like, because now I'm thinking, and you answer the phone, so that set off red flags. There's no way in the world that I'm not going to mention that somebody significantly just called me. Somebody significant just called me and say that you just got killed. No way in the world that I'm not going to find out what the heck is going on and I'm going to hit you up. And then when you surprise me, I'm like, hey, fam, dog, that scared the hell out of me, man. Hey, why are you, what you talking about? I scared you. Yeah, man, they saying that something happened to you, bro. Whatever, blah, blah, blah. Where you at, man? Make sure you good, whatever. Matter of fact, don't even tell me where you at. Just stay safe, whatever, so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. Call the police. Make sure you got the right people around you. If you got somebody around you, man, they might be trying to set you up or whatever. That's the first thing that I'm going to do if I see that you in trouble. So now he's saying that all he said was, I love you, cuz. All of this sound crazy, bro. Because if you not clout chasing, if you is clout chasing, then you looking stupid. If you not clout chasing, you looking worse. Because now I got to figure out, you looking like a suspect to me. You looking like a suspect to me, bro. I don't trust nobody, bro. I don't trust nobody. Man, this is why y'all got to change our circle.
The homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like...
Wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, call Nip. Nip answer the phone.
Yeah. And
you
we
like...
were just talking on regular. So it's like...
Hey, I believe him, though. I believe him. Anybody that'll go on Adam 22's show and say this publicly on camera to Wack100. Now, everybody in the world know that Wack100 is a chatty patty. Everybody in the world know that Wack100 is the gossip king. This nigga just be making up shit He be saying he got footage that he ain't never released and all of this other type of stuff. Meanwhile, Wack100 was the only person that got photographed laying on his stomach. He be on Clubhouse, clubhousing. I mean, that dude is a chatty patty. So you gonna go on Adam 22 and say this out loud? I believe it. I believe that he's really telling the truth, and he thought that he was exposing some people, but he really exposing himself.
At the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so fucked up. It'd be like they be hot one minute, then they be cold the next minute.
That's even more reason to warn him.
And they be lukewarm, like you
and
just
30
never
minutes after you get out the phone with Nip, he get killed.
Yeah, I got it.
So you think he hit you a little too early?
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early because the homie Shitty double back 3 times. You get what I'm saying? And first he shot him, boom, go into the alley, came back and shot him, boom. It wasn't good enough, and then he came back and he shot him again. But now
it's crazy, bro. This is so crazy. Y'all can have this hood stuff. Y'all can have all of this hood behavior. Y'all can have all of this. Y'all can have all of y'all homies keeping it real. I'm going to get real old, God willing, and I'm going to die of old age. I'm going to get real old, and I'm going to die of old age. Because ain't nowhere in the world you're going to catch me hanging around a bunch of dudes like this. I don't want to be around nobody. I don't trust nobody no more, bro. That's why I don't be having no guys around me. Real talk. Unless I knew you since high school or we on some business type tip, I don't want you to know where I'm at. Every few years, I switch addresses. Starting to go to addresses that's in my that's in my trust. My main address is my P.O. box. Man, I'm not messing with you dudes, bro. I don't trust nobody, bro. Before I go outside every day, call security to come walk me out, check the cameras, keep the heaters on me, call my people, let them know where I'm at, turn my Apple Watch on, and make sure that I'm all safe and sound, bro. I'm not messing around with you dudes. They keep telling me, Anton, why you always walking around with security in your own city? Because, man, I ain't stupid like you. If Nip can get killed in his own hood by his own stove, it can happen to anybody. And he was way more loved than I am. If Nip can get took out by dudes and get set up, if this is true, ain't no way in the world you thinking that I'm feeling listen, we got one life. I got a daughter. I got people that depend on me, employees. Nope.
It's like
how did he know?
Yeah, no, but
that's crazy.
It's deep. So it's like I don't know who to trust.
Now let me ask you a question. I heard this. I don't know how true it is. I heard that
somebody said what I'm eating, popcorn. Worst thing that you can possibly eat for you. This shit is like crack, bro. This shit right here. Let me put this up. Went on after hours, got some popcorn, and started listening to some niggas chatty patty talking about Nipsey Hussle.
Shitty and Nipsey had a fight.
Yeah, they had
prior to a couple weeks before that.
They had a fight like a week before that. When they had a fight, you know, Shitty ain't known for fighting.
Yeah, not at all.
He known
not
for doing the other things. So at the end of the day, it's like Nipsey beat him up. Nipsey is what's like 6'4", 6'5". Shitty is like 5'5", 5'6". You get what I'm saying? Like frails. Like he get high.
So there was already some friction there.
Yeah, it was already friction because of like some police telling shit. And
now let me ask you something, bro, because you know they gon'. I know you. See, you don't say nothing. You kind of like me in a way. You don't say nothing unless.
But the homies know. So it's like.
Now you know this nigga Wack100 is the biggest teller nigga I'd have ever seen in my entire life. When I first got on Clubhouse, And we had that shit popping during the pandemic, me and my dog Slimmy. Wack100 came in our room and he started talking about all kind of shit. I was like, I thought he was supposed to be G'd up OG.
It's not like I'm saying something that they don't know. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, it's like you telling me, oh, I'm fucking with the police or whatever like that, trying to smooth your background out. So I'm like, on 6-0, I'm going to expose your buster ass neighborhood crib. And if a nigga take it any type of way, they could get at me or I'll pull up and get at them. It's like...
So you pretty much saying he called you, told you Nip got killed. You called Nip in a panic. He answered the phone.
Mm-hmm.
When you hear his voice, you like, well, Nip ain't dead. But you don't warn him what he said. 30 minutes later, you get a call after the fact, Nip dead.
Yeah.
That's some snake shit right there.
From where? He
I'm straight. I don't want to hang with none of you niggas. First of all, you got 30, 40, and 50-year-old dudes, 60-year-old dudes still gangbanging in the hood. Y'all corny for that, bro. Gang banging on a bunch of blocks on property that y'all don't even own and ain't nobody making no money on it. Y'all still putting poison into y'all community. That ain't real to me, bro. And the fact that Nip got killed behind that because he was still keeping it real around a bunch of snakes that wanted to take him out and was jealous about him. Nope. Still banging over colors. Nope. This ain't South Central. Nah, fam. I'm good on that. Let me read a couple of these super chats that I think I missed. Wack got that strong independent. Oh, y'all, wow. Next level MF says it's extortion. That's why street ninjas say check in. Y'all heard that? I heard that Soulja Boy, Chris Brown, all of them dudes be out there getting extorted. That's just what I heard. I don't know that for sure. I just be talking. That's what the streets are saying out here. They saying that all of them dudes out there paying a fee. They be out there water waving on stage so they can come up with that ransom money. Like they was extorting 6ix9ine. I ain't for that. Let me see. Let's go over to let's do Rick Ross. I heard he's still going back and forth with his baby mama. Let's see what Ross gotta say. That's some grimy junk though, bro. Real talk. Actually, you know what? Y'all want to go to Rick Ross or y'all want to go Cameron? Cameron was talking about his altercation with Ben Simmons after a game. I guess after a basketball game. So we got Cameron and then we got Ben Simmons. Which one y'all want to go to? I mean, Cameron and Ben Simmons. And then Rick Ross apparently is talking, giving insight on what happened or talking, going back and forth with his baby mama. Which one y'all want to do? Look like y'all want to go with Cameron. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hey, I heard that Cam and them got O.J. Simpson as a reoccurring guest on the podcast. What the hell is going on out here in these streets? I heard that Cam and them be having O.J. Simpson on the pod. Man, that's wild, bro. They must be getting some crazy money on that pod. Let me see. Let me see if I can get it up. Give me a second, y'all. Trap says Cam scared him. She hasn't trusted him since paid in full. His reputation, they all saying he wasn't acting on paid in full.
In Australia, I got a call. They say, yo, Cam like Ben Simmons.
No, he's from Australia, right? Yeah, that's crazy. They just reached out. Nah, so the game is over. So I was at the Laker game. The game was over. And shout out to my man Jeremy over there at UTA. He had to go to the Sundance.
Thank you, Asha. I'm going to check that out. Thank you, baby.
Awards Film Festival. So yeah, so he gave me his tickets. So after the game is over, shout out
Who
to
gave
the
him the
Film Festival.
tickets?
So yeah, so he Sundance, UTA. You know he had to go and shout out to my man Jeremy over there at UTA. You know he had to go to the Sundance Awards Film Festival. So yeah, so he gave me his tickets. So after the game is over, shout out to LeBron, y'all seen Braun, Rich Paul, shout out to the crew. Dennis Smith Jr. and the rest of the boys, I seen them in there too. And Ben Simmons didn't even play. I forgot Ben Simmons plays basketball. I was bugging. I was like, damn, I forgot this still in the NBA. I was kind of bugging off this. And I forgot that word to mother. Word to mother, like, oh, Ben Simmons I forgot this plays basketball. More of the story is the game is over and I'm walking towards him. And so you know how you going towards the locker room, like VIP entrance? And he's standing there and I'm trying to get through the shit and I'm like, he's looking at me and I'm like, I don't want to have an ice grill contest with Ben Simmons because this is just stupid. You know what I'm saying? So he's looking, so I'm looking at him, he's looking at me. Now I'm looking like, this isn't going to go good because I'm going to go crazy, man. Like, you know, it's too many cameras around. That Draymond footage on Jordan Poole, never. Before you get that, loose chairs going to be flying. I'm going to go straight for your knees or type of shit. So he looks and comes my way and just walks past me. And I'm like, why would you play these games with me, yo? Just say, if you don't like what I say, I'd rather just be like, yo, Cam, I wasn't feeling that shit. You don't understand. I'm really hurt. I'm really going through something. Those ain't the games to play and live in New York at the same time. They just not, and that's not a threat. I'm just saying.
Nigga, that's a threat. I don't give a fuck what you say. That's a threat. That is 150,000% a threat to me. Nigga, you lying to me? When people say that, they basically letting you know. They warning you without warning you, or they may have slipped up. They warning you without warning you, or they may have slipped up and said a little bit too much, so they basically got to recant their statement, or they got to clean it up a little bit to make sure that if anything was to ever happen to you, that they won't be coming back and be held liable for it. That's absolutely a fucking threat. You cannot say no shit like that. You can't, well, you can say whatever you want to say, but he was like, yo, this crazy for you to be sitting there playing games like that and you play basketball and you live in Brooklyn. You live in New York. Chris T says New Yorkers really be like that, though. Why y'all be acting like that y'all unique in New York? Y'all not that unique in New York. I'm going to play the rest of the video and see if you got anything. Y'all not that unique in New York like that. Listen, that go on in every hood, in every city. It's the same thing. We know where everybody live. I don't care if you over in New York, you can be in LA, you can be in Baltimore, you could be in Detroit, you can be in Washington, D.C., you can be in Miami, Houston. Everybody know where everybody is nowadays. That is not a secret. So New York is not unique to that. That's not it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that happened everywhere. It happened everywhere. That's not new.
That's the wrong games. I buy all the seats, buy every damn ticket behind the Nets fucking bench. Stop playing games, B. I just got back in. I wouldn't fuck up my homie Jeremy's tickets. I would, because you know that's the next thing, murder. Cam went in there and wilded out. Now we, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah. The niggas. You know? Niggas. So, listen, Ben Simmons, in case we see each other again, just say that you don't like what I'm saying so I can say I don't give a and then we can keep it moving. All these eye games, that's not it, big. Not it. Not especially when you're 6'10". I'm going for your knees, paws, and then I'm buying season tickets to the next game. That's that. That's what happened, murder. It wasn't really a long story. Jacob was there. Shout out to Jacob York. Jacob was with me. He peeped it.
Yeah, they said they got to rush back. Ben Simmons.
Y'all want me to take calls? I can take calls if y'all want me to take. Only if you disagree with me. I'm not taking calls from nobody that agree with me. Because then we're going to be wasting our time bigging each other up. We love each other. We all love each other already. If you disagree with me on any issue, you let me know inside of the chat. Because this is a platform where we're going to do it on from now on. We're going to have Wednesday night calls after the monologue or whatever. But if you disagree with me, you just let me know inside of the chat. And then I'll drop a link in for you and we can get it in.
Ran down on.
Hey, look at the juice. Look at the juice in the upper left-hand corner. They got OJ. I can't believe it.
Killer, I said word.
Yeah, man.
But OG, what do you think will happen? You think Cam would want to
get his ass kicked? Get to kick his ass.
Damn. Oh,
OJ said, anyways. You think it's his height? You think it's his height, or like you just curious on his thoughts?
He's just a big dude, and well, I agree with Cam. As I told you before we went off the air, I had to zip up my suit once in a while, and it don't matter how big the guy is. When I played, I thought I could whoop everybody over.
So you're saying Ben Simmons, OJ. So you're saying Ben Simmons needs to zip up his suit. Is that what you're saying? And then he will beat Cam.
If he gonna beat Cam.
Yo, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't fight fair. It's 6'10". I'm like, as soon as I seen that,
that's my point.
Listen, no. My point is this. Oh, see, you don't know what street I'm from. You don't know I'm from a wild. First thing I'm looking for is every loose chair, and the garbage can is right there. I'm looking for everything, every object possible, and it might be 2 season enders. I'm gonna do. If you think I'm gonna shoot the fair one with Ben, you out your mind. 6'10". I'm going straight. The shit that I'm gonna do is ridiculous. I'm from the danger zone. You gotta Google that. Go Google Lennox Avenue, the danger zone. Go Google Lennox Avenue, the danger zone, 139th Street. See what we do for a living. And when you come back next week, you'll be like, "Oh, Cam, you from over there?"
I'm from San Francisco Trail Hill Projects. I spent some time in some other kind of projects. I spent some time in some other kind of projects too.
Let me tell you something about that real quick.
I can tell you this. You ain't never heard nobody fuck with me.
How me and you get in the beef? I'm not beefing with you. How me and you get in the beef? We're talking about Ben Simmons.
I'm gonna help you with Ben.
Oh, man.
What I'll say about that real quick is this. All the rappers, all the street, everybody from the Bay, I don't know if you get on Instagram a lot. Every time we post you on Instagram, they always shout you out. From every rapper from the Bay Area shouts you out and says, whatever project you from, I can't remember now, you just said it, they always shout you and your projects out every time on Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, they know, huh?
Fan of all the Bay. Well, I just say Ryder, J, all these guys. I was into all the Bay rappers.
My man.
Shout out to Cameron and OJ and Mace. Mace is actually the funniest person on that whole platform, but I like them all. Josh H says, been watching you since November, planning on joining the Chasers. All right, so I'm going to give you a mini clap. I'm going to give you the mini clap because you're not quite there yet, but you got the right intentions. The link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. After Finance Conference in Miami, starting the new year right from Memphis. Shout out to Memphis, Tennessee. Y'all some wild boys out there in Memphis. Y'all got me questioning whether or not I want to actually even make a stop over there in Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee ain't no joke right now. Y'all got a whole war going on out there in Memphis. And the Memphis. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I can do with Memphis. Let me see. Iceberg Slim says, OJ didn't kill anybody. The evidence proved he was innocent. Like, nope. Man, don't nobody believe that, bro. Don't nobody believe that. OJ a killer. OJ is a stone cold killer. Not of people, but on the field. All right, let me see what else I got. Let's see. Got the balloon pop. I don't want to talk about that. Ross. Why do I got Tony Gaskins on my list? I don't know why I got Tony Gaskins on the list right now. I have no idea why I got Tony Gaskins on here. But I think it was something that somebody had sent me that I had seen a clip of that I was thinking about reviewing. I don't know I don't know. And I seen the name of the guy, and his name was Tony Gaskins, and I think I seen him on Hardly Initiated, and that was what I observed him from. So I don't think I got anything to review on him, but he on the list. We got the Ross, and we got the balloon popping. Let's go with let me see what Ross talking about real quick. I'm gonna see if it's anything new with Ross, and then we gonna go from there. I don't know nothing about Tony Gaskins like that, so I can't really speak on it. He was on a list for some reason, and I don't know why he's on the list. But apparently this is a video of Rick Ross explaining why his ex-woman is dragging him in the streets out here in these Instagram streets. So let me see if it's something there or not. That chick look crazy, bro. And you know what the worst part about her looking crazy like she is on this profile picture? You said I'm going to have a lot to say about Tony, your car. I don't even want to review him now then. I don't even want to review him. You know why? Because I got to be real. And if you think, because you know me really well, my people know me really well. And if you think that I'm going to have a lot to say about it, then I don't even want to review none of his videos. I don't want to watch none of his videos because then it's going to become a war of words. And it's going to be one thing that I say that somebody don't like, and then they're going to send it to him, and we going to disagree. And we not going to agree to disagree. Because I seen the way that he was handling, I seen something, he was saying something to Ace Metaphor on Hardly Initiated. And I don't know what his positions are on relationships or whatever, but God willing, man, listen. I'm trying to dodge every single beef that I can dodge in 2024 if I don't have to. If I don't have to, I'm just not interested in doing it. So I'm just trying to stay out the effing way. Because it's a few people that I had on the list at first, and then God softened my heart. He said, Anton, go ahead and just chill, big dog. So let me see, man. Let me see what's happening out here in these streets real quick.
You get time to listen. Tick glass
addresses to
LL, please. But look, guys, every time you get on TikTok, I know you see a new release from Tia. But listen, we all gotta imagine what she's going through. She's going through a lot. Her mother, who's a 30-year reoccurring, she's back at Tia's dealing with it. She not living with Tia. Tia say mom's with the sister that has a job. They don't have the best relationship, but she's helping her mom, and Tia's helping her mom.
I'm on my Quentin right now. All of y'all know that Quentin always do this when he on a Monday night show. You know what's so surprising about this is because Rick Ross is not usually one to say names. So even when Rick Ross talk, like when he be on Instagram or whatever it is that he be doing his live streams on, Ross usually just kind of keep it cryptic. We know who he talking about, but he don't really say names. I was not expecting for him to say that. I'm guessing that he said the mama was a reoccurring crackhead or something like that. Yo. Hey, I looked at some old pictures of Tia Kemp. Tia Kemp used to be kind of bad. So now that you see her so crazy, hey man, I don't believe that black don't crack no more. The only thing that applied to is my own mother. I don't believe that black don't crack no more at all. Because I be seeing these women looking crashed out. And they be looking completely different than they used to be. I'm telling you, bro, look. And I searched her up, bro. I pulled that junk up because I wanted to understand how did she start turning into a monster. Montreal Leo says, what up, AD? Been watching for 2 years. I like the insight information. Just want to show some love. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you, big dog. Thank you for rocking out with me. And thank you for really holding me down for the last 2 years. I appreciate you. I'm telling you, bro, I pulled her up one time because I'll be trying to do some research now, man. I'll be becoming an investigative journalist. I'm telling you, bro, she didn't look bad. She didn't look bad back in the day. She didn't look bad. She looked straight. Oh, hold on, my bad. She looked like a regular, I mean, what could you say about her? I'm telling you, bro, she looked very similar to the same type of chicks that Ross be going for today. I mean, obviously she not in the same category, but she don't look like that she was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like she looked like she had some sense of normalcy. And she was just working. Now she just looked like she looked like she going crazy now, bro. I'm telling you, bro. So, I mean, you look, bro. When I see a lot of these older people, and when I say older people, I be seeing them like 80 and 90 years old, and they be all wrinkled and stuff like that. I seen a picture of a lady that was super old, like 89, 90 years old, and they showed me what she looked like when she was like 30 something or something like that. It was crazy because she was bad as hell. Bad as hell. Look, man, we all gonna get old. We all gonna get old. At some point, we all gonna get old. So who you see she is today with all of the craziness is completely different than who she used to be. Look at her, bro. She don't look crazy. She don't look wild. She looked like the money done ran out. She looked like she fell on hard times. And a lot of people ain't necessarily messed up. They don't not have the look. They just broke. And they tapped out. And they living a hard life. And they going through a lot at that particular time. And so you starting to see it shine through. You know what I'm saying? So y'all keep thinking, oh man, she looked wild, whatever. I had to look it up because I was like, man, now look at that. Now look at that. You look at that and you like, man, that chick is crazy, bro. She wild. She in a whole nother zone or whatever. Whereas you look at something like that and it look completely different. You know what I'm saying? You look at her old pictures when she was with her kids. She don't look crazy. She don't look crazy at all. She just looked like she fell on hard times and she aged out. Now she wearing jerseys. Her eyelashes is bulging out. She got them crazy braids. You know what I'm saying? She looked like them crazy people. Got tattoos all up the neck. Her face is in the inside and stuff like that. Her eyes is bulging out. And her eyebrows is not trimmed up. She look different now. She looks like she been fell on hard times. This is not who she used to be though. Even her older crazy pictures don't look as crazy. Now, when she was looking like this, it was different. Look at her, soft, got pearls around her neck, hair is done, skin is done, small nails, well put together. Probably still hood, but you don't know that they hood until they open up their mouth. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. It's completely different.
So that's why you won't see me cut her IG page off or none of that, because you gotta let her express herself, you know? Let me get this glass of Luke Belair. She has to express herself, so let's not take any of that personal. Let's wish her mother Sabrina the best.
Jesus.
And just hope, you know, she fights the addiction and everything else. But to your sister Ebony, she told me about that botched surgery, but you gonna get over it. You gonna heal. I ain't gonna lie, we laugh about it a little while. But look, down at that county, take care of them niggas down there, man. Get them some of that wing stop. Get them some wing stop. Come on now. You know? Hey, them hoes be going live in the car. Them hoes ain't going live in the house. Oh, can't speak a rich name if you ain't going live in your house with a paint on the wall. Come on now. Y'all want to get Rose vibing, huh? Yeah, you want to get Rose vibing, ain't it? Come on now. Y'all want to dance? Let's dance. I'm going to the Miami Heat dinner tonight, the Miami Heat Gala. Them things $20,000 a seat. We going to that thing tonight. Me and Christina going, but huh? Tell them hoes they better go live in Starbucks. Huh?
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Enjoy my Luke Belair. You know that rich smell, you know what I'm saying? It's like that powder secret. Damn.
This nigga's so funny.
You bought another one? Okay. So it's gonna be a beautiful night. It's the empire, the untouchable empire, the biggest. If we gonna have some fun, let's have some fun now. But just let everybody round. Let everybody know we gonna have some fun. 18 with the, yeah. The whole mama on hard. I don't tell her what she'll do for a dime. Nah, for real. I'm gonna give y'all some game. You gotta have game to get work. You know I done been around the world 800 times. I'm a Delta 10 million miler. Now, for flyers who fly commercial, if you ever need to change your flight, listen, this how you do it. I gave this advice to my homie yesterday at work once again. You know I don't fly commercial, but if you need to change your flight, and this, let's say if you gambling, you down 18 grand, you need 2 more hours, push your flight back, call Delta. It's been a medical emergency. What's the best medical emergency? Asthma attack. I used to call them on the phone. I need to change my flight, it's a medical emergency. I used to tell them that. And I told them I'm on the breathing, I need a breathing pump, change my flight. Don't do me like this, it's medical. I'm just giving y'all game.
I'm give y'all a little bit of insight and game. It don't even take all of that. You ain't even got a call at all. Well, first of all, it depends on what status that you at, all right? I don't even know what status we are. What are we? Are we diamond or are we platinum? I don't remember, but we one of them. And let me find out right now. You ain't even got to do that. You could do it. They got it to where you could just do it online. You ain't got to call. You ain't got to talk to nobody. They're not charging you no extra money. They're just going to switch your flight. You can do it online. It's not that deep. Got the Delta app popping up right now. It ain't that deep, bro, for real. All right, we didn't make diamond last year because we had a bad year. We platinum. So we platinum medallion this year. No, you ain't got to do all of that, bro. And I ain't even flown none this year. So you ain't got to do all that. They switch your junk. They ain't even going to ask you why. They just switch your junk. So don't do all of that. Don't try to finesse. Just be regular.
Asthma.
3 hours later.
He don't give a fuck about you. He said when you was stacking up them Air Force Ones, you looked this stupid. He said you ain't showing the cars, the boats, the houses down here. He said TMT been gone and broke. He the biggest. That's what he say. He said Diddy don't own his jet or yacht. Carisha was on a rented yacht. All that stuff Diddy ain't. Oh, God. I'm going to get this bitch lined up from show to show. Y'all ain't going to never forget me. I will be a household name. I ain't a Tony Tokyo. I don't smoke black and my. I ain't Blueface Mama. She should have beat him long time ago because he's a rude bitch. Listen here, let me tell you, mother. Don't call me cousins. That, the sandbox, the sandlot, all this shit. Let me read this back, bitch. Listen here. I be back because this bitch is frozen. It ain't moving. But bitch, the way I'm finna move on your ass.
She funnier than Torrei Hart on the low. I think that Kevin Hart wished Torrei Hart a good tour because he knew that she was out here gonna crash out in that silver suit that she was running around in. This shit crazy, bro. This shit is crazy. She talking about that Diddy stuff ain't real. This is rented, that is rented. Ain't nothing wrong with renting a yacht. Ain't nobody trying to own a boat. Man, you know how much of a liability a boat is? Do you know how much liability a boat is, bro? I would never, ever buy a boat. If you ever see me on a boat or you ever see me on a yacht or something like that, know that we rented that joint for the day. And I don't even plan on doing that. But know that we rented it for the day because ain't nobody trying to be buying no boat. The maintenance, man, you could forget it. I'm straight on that.
You gonna wish you ain't moved different. And with me, you gonna wish you shut the up and did what the I said, because I run this shit. You don't. Tried to tell you years ago, you just run that money you make. You don't run me. You know it. I've been told you, sign the papers. You'll run me, bitch. Put me on every deed, credit card, black card. I'll be able to cuss every hoe I tell them I'm their mammy. And you better shut up. I'll be able to tell your mammy too, because in the Bible, the wife come first and the mammy second and the churn next. God first, bitch.
So she wanted to marry Ross. Ross said nah, he dodged the bullet. He should have probably never had a child with her. And now she over here running around in her closet and talking crazy, man. Man, everybody don't need a device. Everybody don't need a phone. Everybody don't need to record. Everybody don't need everything. Sometimes you got to walk away, bro.
Me, so I know a man ain't shit to me. Listen here, Dusty. I'ma run your pressure up, your beat is up. I can't argue with a bitch can't keep their sugar down. Or their ankles at a certain size. It's proportion wrong. Your sister even built wrong. Her ankles, calves, knees, and everything the same mother size. I can't deal with and argue with a bitch who knees, ankles, cankles, thighs, and everything. This huge like a watermelon. Y'all can't beat me in nothing. You ain't got the cardio stamina I got. You know that. I could 4 times and cross the room on you and give you 4 babies in 3 years. You know that, bitch. I don't want none.
Yeah, this is the one, your car. I think that this is the one. This is the one that 50 had on the cover and stuff like that. It's crazy, ain't it?
Oh, none. I've been told him to gut it at me and swap it all up, it up. I knew I ain't want no more after 3, you dusty bitch. Now you done made me waste 1942 in this dumbass sandlot. Dumbass. I ain't reading shit. Bye. It's too much noise. You at work. Just get bitches fired and kicked out. That's all y'all good for with them old good pretty jobs you got with the 451 OKs. The government paying you to do. Keep them hoes out they Section 8 food stamps. All my family's governmentals and all that. Get them out of there. Get a churn elves, even the dumb ones that got the fucking.
I don't even know what she be saying, man. Gosh, these Erykah Badu type chicks, bro. I don't even be knowing what they saying. They crazy.
IEPs, individual educational plans. I know what it mean. Most of your children got them. They can't even sit down in the classroom with 15 children. They need an individual educational plan because they need a one-on-one teacher. I already know what it mean. My mama got degrees up the ass by it. See, you 47 having all these dusty babies. Your genes up. You how they say it? You ain't shooting dog water, but you're shooting worms. You're having worm babies. That's what we called them back in the days in the project. You having worm babies. You too old. Lock your up. Go get a vasectomy. I hope that's what you was going to a urologist for in Coral Gables or down there in Miami, wherever it was at. Because I was sending TMZ, bitch. I wasn't like, they ain't want to get.
You know what the funniest part about all of this? You know why none of this matters? You want to know why none of this matters? Because how come he wasn't none of this when you was having his babies? How come he wasn't none of this when you was rocking with him? How come he wasn't none of this when you was really, really rolling with him? That's what I'm saying. Like, none of this matters. See, when women throw insults and they try to throw men under the bus, we don't take that serious because we know that it's all cap. We know you feeling some way, and none of it matters. And so that's what women do when they start to get scorned or they feel away, or you know you cut them off from child support and you're not supporting them no more. You should have never rolled out with the ops. You should have never went out there with 50 Cent. You should have never went out there taking pictures. And you played yourself. And now you out there by yourself and you on Instagram going crazy with a different outfit every day. And it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. Listen, I'm about to change the whole name of this live stream to, what did I change it? What's the name of it? The setup? No, we'll leave it as a setup. We not rolling with these chicks. We not rolling with them. But it's Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. Actually, it's a Wednesday if you're on the East Coast. So shout out to everybody that's holding me down. Let me read a couple of these super chats. I'm about to get y'all in the bed because we got to do the Millionaire Morning Show. Some of y'all got to go to work in the morning. Josh H says, oh yeah, I've been rocking with you. Shout out to Memphis and Josh H. I appreciate you, big dog. Montreal Leo says, what up, AD? Been watching you 2 years. I like the insight and information, just showing some love. Shout out to you also. I wanted to make sure I acknowledge both of y'all before we got up out of here. It's Tuesday, so I'm not trying to keep y'all long. I just wanted to kick it with y'all. Observe some of the things that I thought that I wanted to see and review on the last show that I didn't catch this show. And then tomorrow night, we got the Anton Daniels channel, so that's going to go up. And tomorrow morning, Millionaire Morning Show. We got a lot to go over. Listen, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Ladies, stay loyal. Don't be out there frolicking with the ops. Getting set up and used as the pawn only to be discarded later on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Trey Day got to be up at 4. Man, let me get y'all in the bed. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Millionaire Morning Show in the morning. We kicking it. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We getting it up. I love y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace, family.